What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Beautiful and sunny day here in London, guys. Hope you are all having an amazing Sunday. In this video, we're gonna talk about Arena. Yes, probably a lot of you guys noticed that I haven't been dropping Arena videos in quite a while. Well, I had my personal reasons for it, but now that everything kind of gets back into a balance, I'm back with them, guys. So at least once a week, we're gonna have an Arena video. Back at sharing that knowledge with all of you guys. But we're gonna have a look mainly if anything changed in the meta. The meta shifted since the new AI release, the AI fixture to say like this, the new team presets. We're gonna have a look at the new defense teams. Is the speed meta back, or is just a debating thing? And of course, how we're gonna counter all these new defense teams. So let's have a quick look at how Platinum Arena looks at the moment. Don't get me wrong, I would show you how Gold looks as well, but it's full of bots at the moment. And no, I do not have anything against bots. I'm actually glad that Plarium decided to bring the bots back, because a lot of you guys were struggling with Arena, were struggling with the missions, and that kind of made a lot of you guys unhappy with the game. It kind of didn't let you enjoy Arena. And I'll be honest with you, Arena is like the best thing in the game, even though it is a lot of RNG at the moment. I still find it like the most enjoyable thing, because once you reach endgame, guys, and eventually all of you that will continue playing the game will reach endgame, the only thing left to enjoy is either Arena, either Clan Boss. So your main focus is going to be Arena eventually. We are currently in top 100, guys. This is kind of like the teams you're going to see, more or less. A lot of Chimars in the lead, a lot of Arbiters in the lead, Duchesses in the lead. And of course, a lot of warlords everywhere. Candraphones, a lot of mamas in here as well, Ursagas as well. But kind of this is like the dominant sort of thing right now. If you're looking at the top here as well, you see Chimares lead, Arbiter, Duchesses. We have a few lost teams like this as well, but a lot of Chimars in defense, just because you can actually set them now to start to use their A2 rather than the A3, which is pretty great. Now, how are we gonna counter all these teams in here, guys? A lot of them can be pretty dangerous. Like myself, I don't have extremely fast champions. I'm not a insane spender when we're talking about gear. I don't really buy gear. A lot of these guys, they sold their soul to the devil and bought every single pack of speed gear, so they have lots of fast champions in the roster, right? So it creates problems for a lot of you guys, a lot of us guys. So we're gonna kind of need to come with a different sort of strategy to go around all these teams. You do need to have good champions, of course. You do need to have good gear to be able to counter these teams. But we're gonna have a look mainly how we can deal with most of them. Teams like this can actually be pretty annoying, so it's not gonna be an easy way to go against most of them. But Valkyries are still the biggest nightmare for these teams, no matter what. A Valkyrie is very powerful against Siphi, so you should be able to kind of clap on them, especially that they have no Arbiter in here, just as an example. Here as well, you might want to go with a Go second team if you're not fast enough. Something that can counter that Warlord. We do have a Candy as well. Candies are still extremely dangerous. This team right here, you might want to outspeed the team. They don't have a Thermitter booster, so no matter what that Warlord is going to do, it shouldn't create you that big of a problem. This one right here, again, you can go second to say like this. You don't. The threat here is Candy. Once you land the attack down on him, he's not going to be such a big threat overall. Teams like this are a bit more tricky. We have no Siphi, we can counter it with Valkyrie. We gotta counter mainly that Chimar in there. So either we go high resistance, a lot of force champions to be able to counter that team. We can kind of try and bring in a Tormin and kind of risk it. Low chance of winning. If we're freezing the team, they might have immunity, then we don't really have a chance of winning like that. But yeah, it's a bit more tricky to say against teams like this, so it's not as easy to counter them. But let's start making our way down. These teams right here, not much change. So even if that Hegemon, for example, it has is following a different thing to select this. He's not using the A2, he's using the A1. The best way to kind of counter those teams is still the same. Like, I would still go with, let me see, what is my team? Make sure you guys are using the team presets. They're so good, guys. So it's much easier to actually find your teams and go against enemies like this. So we're gonna go with a team like this. That Ethos might cut on me. I'm not even sure. But we're gonna give it a go. So that was just in case if that was a damage build Hegemon, which it wasn't. Okay, so that's what happened. Ethos just doesn't hit that hard. Okay, so we got a bit screwed there by Tormin, which was unfortunate. So it frees my Tranda. It is annoying when that happens, but it can happen quite often. So I have no more immunity on her at the moment. That's dangerous. Luckily, just luckily, that Tormin didn't freeze her again. So I don't have attack up on her, which is fine. I'm literally just gonna try to hit the whole team. I should be able to one-shot him without a problem, honestly. Okay, there we go. Kind of game over. It's not the fastest like this either. I'm not really trying to attack all of them fast right now. But swift parry and reactions are everywhere. At the moment, I can tell you a lot of people are taking the reaction of their champions. Just so most of the people don't know what to expect from them. But, man, 99.99.99.99 period 99, they have it. So, whenever you're attacking a team, guys, put it in your mind, they have reaction. So keep that in mind as well. You gotta somehow allow them to go before. Like these teams right here, yeah, they have all this fancy stuff. This is definitely not a damage build Hegemon. Or, I'm in between. Like, his Tranda probably has around 80-90k power. The rest, they have like 40-45k. So, they're bringing it around the same power. Or maybe he might be a damage build Hegemon. Who knows? But I'm not going to use a team like this. So, against a team like that, I'm still going to go with Necro just in case. If I would know for sure that is not a damage build Hegemon, right? I could... Let's risk it. So we're gonna risk it. Let's just say it's not a damage build Hegemon. Which, honestly, I have no clue if it is or is not. So I'm gonna go full immunity on my team. My Arbiter is on immunity. I have my Molly there on immunity as well. I'm gonna bring a Chimera on immunity. I'm gonna bring a Tranda on immunity. And let's give it a go and see. If he's built for damage, I'm kind of in trouble. But I kind of think he's not, though. There we go. You see? That Molly allowed me to cut in front. I can put them to sleep. Just in case I can provoke them as well. Because why not? It's not really needed. They took their turn. So even if we have reaction right now, nothing really is going to happen. You see? We actually stunned them. So we're going to end that Arbiter there. We can even reset now. But it's pretty easy to go against teams like this. As long as you have a Molly. If you don't have a Molly, you might be in trouble. Because they'll cut on you. If they're faster, you know. So that's a thing you might want to keep in mind. Pacus right here. Now, a team like these guys, they have Necret. So Necret can be easily countered with a Valkyrie. Because he puts so many buffs, her passive is going to come in play. And is going to cut on the enemy team. You do need to have the right amount of speed on her. If she's too slow, she's not going to cut on the enemy team. So mine, I hope is fast enough. I just hope she's fast enough. So at the moment she is around what? I think she's 250 to 260. Definitely not over 260. So I'm still going to take my Tranda, of course. But I'm not going to take a Madame Series. I'm going to take Chimera. I'm not even going to use Arbiter. I'm going to go without attack up. So I'm going to go with a team like this. Why would I go with a team like this? Well, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to clap them like that. So let's give it a go and see what exactly is going to happen. I got to remove that because if I'm not paying attention, Valkyrie is going to go straight with the A2. And that's going to cost me the fight. So there we go. You see? Now, if you're looking at my turn meter and his Warlord's turn meter, they're very equal. Now, I think he has a little bit more than my Chimera, so that will make him use his A3 in front of my Warlord, and he's gonna lock my team and make me lose. So I'm not gonna go and A1 his Arbiter, I'm gonna go on his Warlord. And now, we're back on it. So we're gonna put everyone to sleep there. Okay. And now we can use the A2, right? We don't have attack up. Or we can use the A3. If we use the A3, we're kind of a bit messed up. We do have the decrease cooldown, but I feel like we're just not gonna deal enough damage, especially on that one with the shield, to take her down if we have a swift parry. Now, I'm positive that this arbiter doesn't have swift parry. So we're gonna go with the A3. Okay, so we stun that one. You see, we almost took all the HP down. We stun him as well, which is actually super, super lucky. So I have kind of two options here. Either I'm protecting Kaimar, just to make sure nothing bad is gonna happen. Either I'm gonna try to take down a threat. So I think she used her A3, so I'm gonna take down Necret. So Candy doesn't have any protection anymore. Now I'm gonna decrease the thermometer on his arbiter right here. We're gonna do this. Okay, that happened, it's fine. But now we should be able to just come and wipe the whole team down. And now we can protect Kaimar, just in case if that Candy was gonna create us any sort of problems. Now, I went slow because I wanted to explain you, but the best counter against these teams is this one right here on the screen, guys. And yes, probably you will be seeing quite a few of them running in Arena. Now, these ones, again, we do have to go with pretty much the same team. The reason why I would take Necret is to protect against Candy, but is he a necessity? Can I actually bring a Madame Series in here and be more guaranteed a victory against the team? So we're gonna risk it. A lot of time it happens when I actually have bad luck and that Candy gets weak hits. He doesn't get to go on sleep, and that's gonna mess me up. But let's have a quick look. Okay, they've done that. So the main threat here is Warlord. We don't want to use the A1 on Duchess because it's gonna be a waste, right? So we're gonna go on Warlord. Try to put them to sleep. There we go. Exactly how I've told you. Oh, I got my wrong Madame Series in here. Damn. So that might cost me a bit. I'm pretty sure that's gonna cost me now. So I'm gonna have to use this and just risk it, man. But that's unfortunate. I literally got the wrong Madame in here. I got the wrong Madame, and that kind of costed me the whole fight. Okay, wait. Let's come back to it. Let's come back. But these are not new, guys. These are like old teams as well. So they've been here for quite a while now in the meta to select this. Let's go like this. We're just kind of checking out how many things they actually changed in here. So we got the right Madame now. Okay. I still want to make sure that Duchess is going to take a turn before my Tranda. So maybe I was better off by bringing in a slower Tranda. You see? That reaction might proc on her. It definitely procced on him, and I don't think it procced on her, honestly. But I do want to decrease the thermometer on him now. Like, if I'm not doing it, my team is dead. Just saying it. Even like this, he might still be carrying on me, but now at least we can do this, you know. And hopefully no swift parry. Okay, we got one swift proc in, but oh, she didn't revive before. She didn't revive. You see, that's exactly what I'm telling you guys. I kind of hate this happening all the time, man. I supposed to go with the A2. There was a better choice. So make sure you are paying attention to it as well. When to use the A2 rather than the A3. Because a lot of times it can cost you a lot. So right now I really want to take care of that Warlord. And A2 on him. Hopefully we're going to wipe the whole team off. Okay, Candy's still alive. Sleep, please. Oh, that was such a lucky clutch. Now we're going to wake him up, but we don't have attack up on him. So no matter what he's going to do, we should be able to have a comeback here. But there we go. It is pretty nasty. A lot of RNG involved, guys. That's kind of like the main thing in Arena. Right, there we go. This is Lil Will right here. I think he quitted the game. I'm not sure. But this is a high resistance team. So probably this one, it might protect Warlord. It might protect Siphi. It doesn't really matter. Because they have so much resistance. If you don't have tons and tons of accuracy on your Valk, this team is gonna clap you. So what exactly we want to do here? I definitely don't want to go against this team like this, right? It's definitely gonna gonna be a risk, but we're gonna give it a go and see if we do have enough accuracy. I kind of feel like we're not gonna have enough accuracy. So he's actually protecting Duchess. Now, they are slower as well. So instead of Valkyrie, I was able to... Actually, they're not slower. We got that Necrotin. You see? Reaction. Seems like they don't have that much resistance, but that Duchess does have a lot of resistance. So hopefully she cuts on me. She doesn't. So here, I'll tell you, I don't want to use the A3. I want to go pure on the A2 on Necrit. Okay, reaction proc there. If I was going A3, again, that Duchess probably would have been in the same situation, but I was just feeling it a bit more dangerous, to say like this. So let's do that. Hopefully she's gonna take her turn. Nice. Okay, we got that. Let's remove that. Now, I'm not sure on how many Swift Parry proc, but guess what? I'm gonna go A2 again, but this time I'm gonna go on Duchess. She got her turn, so no danger of reaction accessories. And like that, we'll have just Necrit alive, which is honestly the smallest threat right here. And yeah, it was a 59 seconds, but I talked with you, so let's just cut 15 seconds out of the whole chat here. This team has been in for ages, nothing new there. Again, here how I've told you, you want to go with a Necrit. Definitely, if you have a Necrit, if you don't have a Necrit, a Krisk to try to protect your nuker. That candy is gonna be dangerous. And they have a Warlord as well. But the only thing is, they have no turn meter booster, so that Warlord, even if he's on 340 speed, 350 speed, he has a slower speed lead than your team. So that's another thing you might want to keep in mind. You can go with the immunity Warlord and lock the whole team. So like that, they're not going to be able to win against you. This one right here, again, Necrit, Valkyrie is going to counter that team pretty good. But this one right here. Now, how are we gonna counter a faster team like this? They have Sifin here, so again, we can go with Valkyrie, right? Valkyrie, she's so good, guys. I know there's no one else like Valkyrie, so unfortunately, if you don't have a Valkyrie, it's not gonna be as easy to counter teams like this. She is the #1 and the only weapon to go against the very fast teams like this, to farm them fast as well, you know? It's unfortunate. I wish they would bring more champions like her, but she's kind of like the only one, you see? So this time around, he's the threat. We're gonna go and do that to him. Sleep the whole team. It's unfortunate, man. Like, Valkyrie, she's so unique as well. She got her turn. I could use the A3, which we're gonna use because of that Rotos. And he's kind of like the danger here, so we're gonna do that again. And it doesn't really matter what we're gonna do from here on. We're gonna wipe that team off pretty straightforward. Now let's try to... This is tanky. These are tanky teams, guys. These are the biggest cancer at the moment. Even though they don't look like, they are the biggest cancer. Honestly, they are so annoying with those Ursagas, man. Reaction, Guardian sets. I feel like they're so broken. Like teams like this. Now teams like this are a bigger problem. And honestly, I don't have the #1 weapon against them. We could use Stormins if they don't have immunity and kind of risk it. They do have Cardial. That Cardial is definitely on immunity, so that's why they're not gonna work as great. He's gonna cleanse if he's fast enough. So honestly, it's gonna be much harder. So we're gonna try gradually to run a couple of teams against it and see what sort of results we're gonna get. But they're gonna buff. Bang, he's gonna clap us. Now, how I said, not many very fast champions on my team, so I could, for example, try and G-bait them like this. So I need that in my team. I'm not gonna take in a Kaimar this time around. I'm gonna try to make him a different surprise, right? So I'm gonna bring in a nuker as well, but will I bring a force nuker? No. I'm gonna actually bring a magic nuker. I'm gonna bring a force nuker instead of a force nuker. And maybe that slip is not gonna land on us. So we're all gonna have to rely on RNG here if we're not faster, guys, honestly. Because that slip is on high accuracy, so if we don't have enough high resistance, we're gonna be in trouble. Of course, we can run a fast cleanser on high resistance, like a Skytouch Shaman, 600 resistance, 280, 290 speed, and that will 100% sure guarantee that we're gonna cleanse the team Now, it's not gonna guarantee us that we're gonna go in front of his cleanser and ally attack, right? So we're gonna have to give it a go like this and see what we're gonna get. I don't have a high resistance cleanser at the moment, but I'll be making one straight after it. And of course, it does need to be on immunity, you see? So that was on immunity right there. How I've told you, my candy kind of got lucky here. Even though we got messed up, not much that we can do about that. Okay. So, if I'm gonna use the A2, I'm gonna jeopardize my team again, because Rotos is gonna go crazy and he's gonna target him, then he's gonna go probably on my arbiter. So I'm actually gonna do that. We're gonna revive, boost the Termiter a bit, provoke that Rotos. Okay, they got that ally attack. You see, they went straight for my arbiter, so that could have been a big problem, dude. Luckily, we killed somebody. He got extra turn. Now, that is always messed up. And I let it go on auto, which was a big mistake from me. Candy got messed up again. Damn that auto. I pressed the button. Like, I have such a big reflex to press the button for auto. So here, luckily, I have this again. Okay. Unfortunate. So we're gonna have to come back at it again. You see, RNG. I did a mistake there where I let it actually go on auto. So let's give it another go. So I already see now he's faster, right? So it's no point for me to bring this warlord in my team, because nothing really is gonna happen. He's faster, kind of like game over. But having Tormin in here is not a bad idea. So I do have a cleanser. She's not that high resistance. We're gonna risk it for that chocolate biscuit and see if my Raglin is high resistance enough to counter that Kymar. I kind of doubt it, honestly. She is, which is good luck for me. So now I could actually cleanse if I have to, but I don't have to because, just here, sorry, because no slip landed. So we can do that. Okay, we lost one champion, it's fine. I gotta stay away from that Baron, man. No more auto, no more auto. Go for Tormin, okay. He revived. We're gonna have to revive our arbiter here. He freezed. So, boost that. Candy, you gotta kill somebody. Okay, nice. Oh, he feared him. That's so unlucky. That is so unlucky. Okay, we got the clutch. Okay. Seems like we're good now. So, a lot of small decisions, guys, that you really gotta be careful with. You really gotta pay attention to it. So, it's no point to cleanse here, Tormin. I could cleanse him and try to go for his provoke, actually. If we're getting a turn with him. Let's see. Yeah, so we got lucky enough. We haven't provoked him, but we have the A2 back on Candy here. And now we can actually end the fight. But honestly, I feel like these teams right here will be the biggest problem for the majority of people, that they don't have very fast champions. So honestly, how I've told you, immunity, fastish, high resistance cleanser. Definitely faster than your Madame Series or whatever other champions you're using. Tormin, pretty good counter. Now this one right here, again, this is like a bigger problem now. Why? Because they have a warlord, they have Lysandra, so Lysandra is even harder to counter than Arbiter, because she depletes all my turn meter, I mean all, 30%, she gets increased speed. So this team right here is such a cancer by the looks of it, honestly. It looks like a big cancer. So what I could do here is probably try to run my Kymar, resistance Kymar, or I'm not even sure, right? I'm not even sure. Is that gonna work? Is that gonna be good enough? But we have no other option than to give it a go. And we're gonna still run her in the team here. Wait, that's the wrong one. So we're gonna have to go like this and see what exactly is gonna happen. Now, I could use a Tormin here again, just in case. So let's give it a go and see what's gonna happen. Instead of that Raglin, I could probably bring in a Duchess, but they're guaranteed that they're gonna take a turn, you see? So that Warlord froze because of Tormin, but we got that provoked from his Tormin, so that's a bit of a problem. We cannot really put them to sleep. Actually, seems like I had enough accuracy for him. That's what mattered. I can cleanse now. Ah, man, what a clutch from his team. What a crazy clutch from this team. Thank you for waking him up. Was a bit too late, but that was such a crazy clutch. And seems like it increased the cooldown on him as well. No way he has that much accuracy though. I feel like that was just a lucky thing here. Okay, let's come back to it. Let's come back to it. That was such a lucky clutch, guys. So what I'm gonna do, well, which one was it? Where was the team? We lost it, this one. What I'm gonna do, because you've seen I made a mistake, I'm gonna take Candy out. Why I'll take Candy out? Because I wanna bring somebody in immunity to go in front of that Kaimar that put me to sleep, just to make sure I'm not getting provoked. If I'm not getting provoked, I should be able to come in with a clutch. Hopefully. So we're gonna go like this and give it a go. Actually, I needed somebody faster. That's what happened. Okay. Sleep. Ooh, that was lucky. So I don't need to do that. Not at all. I'm actually gonna go for more turn meter here. But yeah, that's kind of like what happened. I still think that the best way will be to have that that nuker with you, that cleanser on immunity. How I have her. She's not the best choice. Oh damn, he actually has that much accuracy on his Kaimar. Okay, on his Kaimar, on his Warlord. Interesting. But now it's not a big threat left here. He did manage to mess up all my team, because it seems like he had enough resistance there. I cannot revive. I thought that he killed her. Okay. So that's kind of like mainly what changed, guys. These two champions they're gonna be more dominant. Kaimar, Warlord. They are some good counters, some bad counters, some RNG counters. Of course, these are not like the strongest team we fight and we fought and we're gonna fight. They are decentish teams right here. I feel like there'll be harder teams that they will be creating us problems, you know. Like, look, this one right here, it kind of kept us, even though I'm talking, it's 1 minute and 30 seconds, but I feel like it kept us a good minute with a counter like this. So it might not be the wisest offense against them. This one right here, not so important. Where we are now, number 69. Okay, we're looking Gucci there. What other teams this one right here again? You see, this can be a problem, but again against a team like this, how I said, this doesn't look like is a nuke one, right? So we're gonna go with immunity, full team immunity with Molly. That's kind of like what's gonna guarantee us the victory here. So immunity on her, immunity Kaimar, and immunity Molly. Where is she? But they don't look like they're that's a nuke. Hadji. Oh, he actually uses A1. You see, I've told you about that thing, guys. But thankfully, we got boosted our turn meter and we can do that. They've done that, doesn't matter. We can do that now. And just send them all to sleep. But you've seen, if it catches you off guard, a hegemon like that can be bad. I've told you guys in the previous video when we talked about Arena, that stuff can happen pretty often. So make sure you are paying attention to it. What else we have in here? Let me refresh again. This team right here is pretty dangerous, man. Like, look, we definitely have a fast Sifi, we have a Kaimar, we have a Warlord, and we have a Candy. So a lot of threats in this team. So again, we're gonna need Valkyrie in here. We're gonna have to go with a team like this. We need Necre to protect my Tranda 100% because that Candy can be dangerous. So many things that can go wrong against this team. We're gonna have to bring in my other Tranda just to have the right level of HP in between her and the Valkyrie. So let's give it a go and see what exactly is gonna happen against this team. Are we gonna be fast enough to cut them and all this stuff, or we're just gonna get wrecked? You see two threats here. So Which one is the bigger threat, Warlord or Kymar? I would go for Warlord, honestly, and hopefully that Kymar is not gonna go in front of mine. Okay, we cut that. Oh, whew. Okay, now do that, and man, I gotta say that was pretty scary. Okay, we got lucky there. Now let's take him down. He's the next threat here. I'm not even gonna bother to protect my my Kymar from that candy. He doesn't have attack up, so we should be able to clap on it. But that was a pretty crazy team. Now, that was all for this video. Do let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the new meta shift in Arena? How is your team performing? What are your counters? What are your defense teams? Kind of like, what changed for you? Do you have you find it more difficult to fight against these sort of teams, or you find it pretty much the same like before? But appreciate all of you guys watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe for more content, turn on notifications because a lot of more content will be dropping in your way soon, guys. I'll see you all on another video. Till then, peace out.